Well, what we're going to do today is play in our journal. At this time, I'm going to throw in a little paint here, if I can find a brush. And I'm just mainly going to knock back some of the collage in a very random way. Okay, so this is some of the Seth spray, but I don't want to spray today because I just always make a quick mess of it. And I am gonna just dampen a paper towel and then kind of move those colors around. This is the honey color. Oh, I was thinking this one was more yellowy. I think I picked up the wrong one. This is honey, which is, I guess, a little bit orange. Honey in France must be more orange than yellow. You think? I'm going to go back and grab some of this Antarctic, and I'm going to put some stencil bits down here. Let's see what we want to use. I want to use something that will help bring this together. These are some nice stencils to kind of help integrate. This is M240, which is a Ann Butler. I actually thought it was one of mine. How funny is that? Listen to me as I claim one of hers. But look at how it sort of brings it all together. This is one of Trish McKinney's, and this does a similar thing. This one also creates a lovely sense of movement on your page, especially with some of these darker parts, which I like to have these darker parts in my background. But then I like to kind of push them a little bit further back as I'm working. These are these Arteza, I don't know, they're kind of a shocking lime green is what it's called, but I think it's a metallic. Yeah, look at it, it's a metallic. Look at how cool that color is, right? I think that it's gonna, wow, 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 you guys. Check it out. I got to scribe through it with another fluorescent here. And I don't like a solid dose of this metallic or shiny or whatever, but some of it, especially when I'm putting it in the background like this, I like very much. I thought I'd pull out some of these gelatos because I haven't used them forever. Now I can feel it's not as gelato-y as it normally is. Interesting. That's dried up a little bit. I can smear it around a little bit still, but this one has definitely dried up a little bit. Now, I've had it a very long time, so I don't know how long you could expect those to last. You know, I'm not going to blame the gelato because, oh my gosh, I've probably had it for more than 5 years. But see how it just grabs some of the top parts, the edges and so forth? That gives a nice bit of interest. Now this is another, I have all these little, this is a gel stick too that's got some fluorescent in it. Let's just scribble wildly, shall we? Yes, let's do. And circle 2020. And you know how this is with journaling. This is such that I could just stop right here, and I think I could be just pleased and happy with how this looks. This is also an Ann Butler stencil, L692, but it's got all these patterns, and I like how you can kind of move the eye through pattern building, which is something I often like to do. I'm going back with this midnight color because it's similar to the color that I have at the sides. And I felt like even though I put that down, I wasn't using it anywhere else, and I thought it might be nice to darken up some of a little bit around here. Now I'm just using my little sponge to kind of just sort of add some shadowing around and so forth. Darken up the edges. You know, sometimes a page just comes really fast like this. And you can keep working it if you want, or you could just call it done. I'm going to pull a little bit more Antarctic in. Antarctic. And I'm going to use my finger instead of a stencil. And I'm going to put some bigger parts up here. I love the mark that my little finger makes. It's often something I do in my work, and I don't know, it's just like my little finger's the perfect size sometimes. Could be worse, right? I could be using a different finger, but I like the little finger. Oh, funny. But once again, so how I did the pattern here, then I'll do a pattern here. So I get a lot of cross page movement. I'm gonna try to darken up this bottom part here. Got a lot going on. I'm gonna knock back some of these I just put down, but this adds again to the push-pull effect of the page. I sort of feel like I want to put something else on here, but oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Where did it go? I had a little tree. One of my little trees. I think I'm going to put a tree on here. Now let's see. I kind of feel like I might need to put it on a lighter background though. There's a lot going on here. There is not a lot of contrast between the tree and the background. So what I'm gonna do is get the Antarctic again and put some more of the lighter in here. You can see that effect there. That's just a tiny difference. And it already makes a big difference. I think I might put a little bit more up here. I think that looks good. These are going to make smaller marks than my little finger, but I'll move a few more around. And it's going to make quite a difference, I think. It's going to really blend up these pages. So nice to connect with all of you too. Everybody take care.